Manchester United face a crucial week in their pursuit of silverware, but their Europa League hopes have taken a hit with fresh injury concerns, ahead of the second leg of their semi-final against Athletic Club. Ruben Amorim made 8 changes to his starting lineup for the weekend clash against Brentford, aiming to keep key players fresh for Thursday night. However, the plan backfired when centre-back Matthijs de Ligt was forced off in the first half after a collision with Bryan Mbeumo. Raising serious doubts over his availability for the upcoming European tie, de Ligt was making his first start in over a month and only managed 35 minutes before going down in pain. Although the Dutch defender was later seen walking unaided out of the Brentford Community Stadium, the nature and severity of the injury remain unclear. His potential absence would be a major blow to United's defense, as they look to overturn a narrow deficit in the second leg. The injury list doesn't end there. Noussair Mazraoui was left out of the matchday squad against Brentford, but is expected to return to action on Thursday. The Moroccan fullback was simply rested and should be available to slot back into the starting 11 for the visit of Athletic Club. Meanwhile, young midfielder Toby Collier is edging closer to a return. He has recently resumed individual training and could feature in United's Premier League clash against West Ham on May 11 if deemed fit. While he's unlikely to play on Thursday, his recovery is a positive sign for the squad heading into the final stretch of the season. Aiden Heaven has been absent from training and is not expected to return until mid-May, with a potential comeback targeted for the match against Chelsea on May 16th. The club is not planning to rush him back, especially with a post-season tour of Asia on the horizon. Another concern is Diogo Dalot, who may not feature again this season after suffering a calf injury. He will not be available for the second leg against Athletic Club. And while there is faint hope he could return for a potential Europa League final, his participation remains uncertain. Joshua Zirkzee has officially been ruled out for the rest of the season due to a hamstring injury. The striker's absence is a long-term one, and Manchester United are taking a cautious approach to his recovery, ensuring he is fully fit before considering any return. Lastly, Lisandro Martinez continues his rehabilitation after undergoing ACL surgery earlier this year. The Argentine defender remains a long-term absentee, and no return date has been set. It's likely that United fans won't see him back in action until the next campaign. Injuries have arrived at the worst possible time for Manchester United, with a season-defining fixture on the horizon. Ruben Amorim will be hoping for positive news on de Ligt and Mazraoui as the Red Devils aim to secure a place in the Europa League final. The squad need to dig deep, both physically and mentally, to navigate through this critical phase of the season. On the other hand, Ruben Amorim has admitted that he has a dilemma with the club seemingly unable to compete in the Premier League. The Red Devils could qualify for the Champions League via the Europa League. He said, "It's a real dilemma because I think we, at this moment, are not ready to play in the Premier League competitively and to be in the Champions League. We know that, but we need to win. And we need to fight to win this competition, the Europa League, to give something to our fans and to go to the Champions League. Then we will have time to prepare the team to cope with those two competitions. So it's a dilemma, but we want to win, of course." Meanwhile, it's being reported that Manchester United are set to join the transfer race for Bryan Mbeumo, despite being on the brink of a Matthias Cunha deal. Telegraph Sports say the year-old Brentford forward is expected to be one of Ruben Amorim's top targets. Wolves' man Cunha is another target, but plays mainly through the middle, while Mbeumo operates out wide more. On the other side, Manchester United target Matthias Cunha could be on the move this summer. According to Wolves manager Vitor Pereira, the boss admitted that the club are making plans for the summer that could work without the star Brazilian. He said the club will move forward to build a strong team for sure. With Cunha or without Cunha, you cannot build a club around one player.